Tony's lyrics. So Graham took those and used Tony's words as the inspiration to this art piece. And then Graham went through and hand sketched out the shape of the hand, which is very time consuming. I was sitting across from the table when he was doing it. So thank you for taking the time, Graham, to do that and make this awesome poster for us. As always, I have to thank our videographers and photographers, Ben, Dusty, and Anna. It is with great excitement that I get to welcome our performer and DJ to the stage this month. Tony Styxx is a spoken word artist, MC, and human beatbox, and he is joined by his friend and DJ Architect. So please join me in welcoming them to the stage.
All right, so before we get started, because the silence is deafening. I mean, absolutely deafening. So, before we get started, when I say good morning, Dragon, I want everybody in here to roar. You were 5 at one point and did that before. Your boss isn't here. You're not going to get, well, actually 2 of mine are, but you're not going to get written up or anything like that. So, let's try that. Good morning, Dragon. What are you, a gecko? What are you, a pacifist iguana? Come on. Good morning, Dragon. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, DJ Architect, let's create something. This first track is called Higher. When you see me throw my hand in the air like this, I want you to yell out, hey, as loud as you can. Can you do that for me? Sweet. See, some people just you can speak. Hey, we're going up. 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 You're high. Yeah, we're going up. Up, we're going high. Yeah, we're going high. Yeah, we're going high. Yeah, we're going. Hey, I think I'm cool as far as lyrics go. So who knows? Man, this might be stone. This is flow gone cold. That's 316. This is 48 below. Catching flakes on my tongue, so my spirit goes numb. I'm talking while I brainstorm. So it's a blizzard. Keep queuing up, you without the boots and ink glue. My skin's going blue. My complexion is the same shade as the sky, so I'm limitless. My penmanship is crew by bands who have a disorder. So they work alone in pairs. I'm a breath of fresh air. And the game's got gas and milk in the art acting up. So I pass on the G's and the means that I have to be in the same boat as me. Telling myself that I'm sold on ice. I ain't settling for wealth. Eternity is priceless. And yo, we rap for help. Until then, we're higher up. We're higher up. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher up. We're higher up. We're higher, we're higher, we're higher, we're higher, we're higher up, we're higher up, we're higher, we're higher, we're higher, we're higher, we're in the clouds now, we're in the clouds now, we're in the clouds now, there ain't no stopping me. Cool as far as lyrics concerned, the page is gospel. Usher into me and let the blue lines burn, and then return this notebook is an urn. So many ashes and classes that got lessons to learn. This ain't butter to churn, this is crocking of milk. We're speaking heat to the mic to watch the sound I'm sweat, and yo, it's bound to get better. So get up over these lines, I think this time I do these something's a rhyme. So I'm reeling you in, if you don't get it, dog, I'm reeling you in. I'm in the truth of the beginning, and still no end. But this pen is a friend, and these words are my girl. So good in the light of this world, and it seems absurd to find peace in a number 2 pencil and a few loose leaves. But I'm telling myself that I'm sold on ice. I ain't selling for wealth. Eternity is priceless, and yo, we rapping for help. Until then, we're higher up. We're higher up. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher up. We're higher up. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher. Oh, come on. We're higher up. We're higher up. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher. We're higher. We in the clouds now. We in the clouds now. We in the clouds now. There ain't no stopping me. And that's that song. See, some of you guys were grooving a little bit in your seats. That's okay. That is okay. This is supposed to be a fun and creative and free space because that's what it's supposed to be about. That's what creativity is. That's what art is supposed to be. It's supposed to be this fun, creative space. I hate going to places and you're performing and you put your soul on the line and everybody in the crowd is about as lively as bored. I used to do this thing when I'd host, and people just kind of have this humdrum approach to things. And like, do this, everybody put 2 fingers in here. Everybody put 2 fingers in here. Now put it right here. You feel that? That's your voice. Feel it. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. Now if you want to sit there in silence and enjoy the show, that's fine. If you want to clap, that's fine. If you think you know the words, join me. I don't care. You feel like you want to dance? We got space and opportunity. I will not be offended. DJ Architect, how you feeling? Let's go ahead and run this. So I feel like I didn't really introduce myself, so allow me to introduce myself. Let's go. I remember piloting up in that Winstar van, the 6 of us, like we going on the caravan. See, Pops passed, so growing I had to be the man, all the while hoping moms had a master plan. What's in her hand is a house key, so 6140 has become the new spot. See, on the same block, black and white cuties, potheads and ballers, Christians and misfits, good girls and brawlers. Wasn't getting any taller, 5'9" and rough. Scared to get my local homies, trying to prove I was tough. Learned a lot about myself, though I never did much. Like life is a hungry beast and everybody gets lunch. But I felt God touch, she brought me right through the middle. Raised in the Baptist home, though I prayed very little. Yeah, I used to be brittle, now I'm hard as hell. I'm coated up, I'm cold, chillin' like my barber laying in the cuts of life. Yeah, this is my life, a preview to my life, some insight to my life. Yes, this is my life, you let the beat ride. Let the beat ride. Architect, let the beat ride. Yeah, just let the beat ride. Freshman year, Broadway on my little New York, with a hallway, smell the Chanel and Newports. And you will look down on if you didn't do sports. I was a track star, chasing after girlies on court, and I remember them sorts. Call the queens of blind crowns, or the homegirls holding me down. Hope the divas a frown, call the kid a clown, and the baby daddy stressed. Mom, look at me now, went from rocking the crowd with beatbox. We was live in the lunchroom, spit a quick 16, bell gon' ring soon. 06, yeah, son, we cool. Whole sea of black or orange leading the new school. R.I.P. to a few, you were too going soon. Don't fret, like today, I got bills too. Till then, where's my pen? I gotta write these tunes. I know God's iPod is rocking out in this groove called life. Yeah, this is my life, a preview to my life, some insight to my life. This is my life. Don't let that beat ride. Let the beat ride. Just let that beat ride. Just let that beat ride. Let that beat ride. Yeah, 7 years to this date, I was sent to the South. Yes, sir, the only words coming out of my mouth. Couldn't handle the stress, so I had to get out. I was a number in a field full of fear and doubt. Sit home, got on the phone with this cutie I know. She was blessed to have a 1 year and 3-month-old. I spent a year and a half with his mom and dad, and it wasn't all bad. See, I just want her to know that she changed the game. So any chick in the post would come with a glass and try to give me a toast. In the South, the joke, I love you off the heart. And even though I'm good now, it still sucks every part. But life is an art with many lessons of mine. They turn into Jean Grey with every picture I burn. Now every corner I turn, I spill a symphony of flames from Scott Summerlin. Trying hard to see through this pain called life. Yeah, this is my life, a preview to my life, some insight to my life. This is my life. Let the beat ride, ride, ride. Let the beat ride, ride, ride. Let the beat ride, ride, ride. Just let the beat ride, let the beat ride. Yeah, this is my life. And that's that song. That's like authentic. That's like age 12 and a half, 13 to about like 23 years old. I got proof. I got proof. There were 6 of us, right, Larry? 6 of us. That's my cousin, Larry, right there. Appreciate her being here. 6 of us, my mom, plus her 5 kids. There was a red Windstar van. We pulled up in the driveway of 6140 North Emerson Avenue off of Bedford. August 31st, 1999, my brother's birthday. We in the driveway like, whose house is it? My mother hands my brother a key. She said, it's yours. It's our new place. It's where I met my friends. Black and white cuties, my friend Ashley and her homegirl Sharon, potheads and ballers, and was Kevin and Max. Christians and Misfits, Joel and Jake, Good Girls with Rawlin, Brian and Nikki. Like, these are accounts of my life. Graduated from high school 2006. As soon as I walk in the door, my first day freshman year, it smells like cigarettes. I'm like, what's happening? I literally joined the track team to get a girl's attention. This is legit. 7 years ago, I woke up 20 years old in the United States Air Force, Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas. Left, came home, dated a young girl named Morgan Shiper. When I met her, she had her 1-year-old son, 8, 3-year-old daughter, Bella. This is my life. And as artists, sometimes we don't want to be that transparent. We don't want to be that vulnerable because we feel like you'll take it for granted or you'll misinterpret it. That's up to you, though. When an artist realizes that what they've created no longer belongs to them, that it's art, it's public art, and that's what art is supposed to be, it's for the public. We don't create these things just to hang them in our home and look at them, or just to have them in our homes and look at them or listen to them. We create them for you. And so Ronald Craig, which is my real name, is the artist. The art piece is Tony Styxx. But in order to understand my art, you have to understand me. And so I gave you a little bit of my background in that track called Meet the Artist. So it's just a little insight, just a little insight. Y'all okay? Y'all feel all right? Y'all good? I feel like I have to kind of dial back how happy I am to be here because y'all look bored. No, but I'm geeked. This is actually the venue that I've seen in my dreams. Whenever I would dream about being on stage, this exact space, every exit sign, every light fixture, the color of the curtains, everything is to the letter. And so I was like, I have to teach you here. I have to. I'll get you guys into acting. I'll go over there next year. All right, you ready? This is a groove I'm about to have. So excuse me if I kind of black out. If you can hear the sample, that's a cue for you to join along. You can clap with me. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is Peter Parker on his Michael Jackson shit. I'm off the wall. Close the gates of heaven. Watch all these angels fall. A shooting star. Now everybody wants the ball made of ice while the drink is about to rob a jewelry store. I spit potential to forget I got that drug power. The flow cold when it hit you like a late shower. My mic power is all the best pictures of the NY and two fingers twisted up to make the dub. I'm showing love to these hands and these shoulder shrugs. The wallflowers in the Taylor's way for cutting rugs. I got a bug, kid sick, I need an ID. DJ scratching this contagious in his timely. Find me hiding in the record's groove. You think the crowd wanna fight the way they used to move? We get a loose like balls against Mama Mia diarrhea. That boy is a crowd pleaser. Ha! Single place that I go, and every single person I see, and every single thing that I've done, it was done in the name of the King. And every single place that I go, and every single person I see, and every single thing that I've done. Follow me. This right here is that boom back. Nickel for a dime sack. Brothers on the corner, handshakes looking so black. Cell call where you at. Party with the Jimmy Pack. DJ is on one. MC is so whack. Call me Captain Favorite Tracks. Is there with the guard rap. Home run flow. My pin is like a ball bat. Aiming for the top like your boy was an astronaut. Nah, I ain't a star, but I'm partying with the Zodiac DJ. Hit me with that good scratch. Rewind that time to they bring a special ed back. Then they heard the veg chat. Got him more police scanners. Y'all know the kid don't play like a ramen in pajamas. My word. And every single place that I go, and every single person I see, and every single thing that I've done, it was done in the name of the King. That's how you black out. That's how you black out. I was talking to Brittany. Where's Brittany at? Brittany. I wrote extra noise for Brittany one time for the one time. I was talking to Brittany, and I might have had her like a little nervous last night, because I got emotional. I did, because I'm a very emotional creature. This is what I do. And I was telling her, like, my theme is shock. That's the theme for me today. Some of you are kind of wondering, what does all this have to do with shock? Shock is the theme for me today. Shock is, you could relate it to electricity, that surprising moment, that adrenaline going and pumping in your veins. That's what's happening to me right now. I can barely breathe right now, but my body won't let me quit. I am in a state of shock. My adrenaline is at over 1 million right now. Any Dragon Ball Z fans in here? I am on Kaioken times 10, I kid you not. Over 9,000. Scouts must be wrong, clown. No, but seriously, I'm hyper right now. These are the songs that get me the most amped because I put so much into them. You should never do anything that doesn't make you feel like I feel right now. If you are, you're not living, you just exist. That camera exists. This microphone exists. The seat you're sitting in exists. I'm living. You have to ask yourself, are you? Or do you just exist as a piggy bank for your organs? Wake up, shower, get dressed, work, pay bills, go home, sleep, recycle. That's a machine. That's a machine. That's not for me. I want to live. You don't know how long you have. You don't. You don't know how long you have. If your body was a debit card, the amount of years that you have on this earth are like the currency. And if you don't know what the balance is on that card, are you just going to buy anything? Or are you going to be very specific about what you spend your money with? That's why they say time is money. You have to spend both wisely. Y'all hear me though. It's cool. It's cool. It's off my soapbox. Just saying. Just saying. All right, DJ. Oh, yes! If there are any Wu-Tang fans in the place, please make some noise. Seriously? That is an awesome moment in history that just happened. Wu-Tang fans are everywhere, much like my ninjas in the shadows. This track that I'm about to do was inspired by my love for the Wu-Tang Clan. My first hip-hop album I ever heard and ever bought was the 36 Chambers. Shaolin shadowboxing in the Wu-Tang sword style. If what you say is true, then Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be quite formidable. God, I love it. So hopefully y'all dig this groove. Let's go, DJ. And there's a hook in here that might sound familiar, so you can join in if you think you catch it. It's kind of cool. Hey, hey, it goes feet, 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Telling you better hide, telling you better pray. Hey, hey. Yo, throw a beat on, I'ma show you what it bang like versus all traffic and I'm packaging the game tight. Squares in your leg don't compare to my game. I hang with legionnaires, I would swear I'm a Jedi. And against my hand, I'm prepared for the red eye. Saddle side riding, got that Willis in my dead eye. Alternate Nintendo, soon as the land fly. Ducking while I'm bucking in these woods with my axe high. Paul Bunyan, Era John, Henry Slade, Hammer Strike. Laying down a track, game machine in a weed tight. Needle through a hole, soul till it's stitched tight. Needle through her flesh like my fresh be the plant like V, 5, 4, 4. I smell the scent of a coward as he runs. Go V, 5, 4, 4. I smell the scent of a coward as he runs. You V, 5, 4, 4. I smell the scent of a coward as he runs. Telling me better hide, telling me better pray. Hope you're ready for the end. A monster's on his way. Black pearl shells, flying Dutch cannon, Queen's ends revenge. Say ahoy to the captain, swashbuckling pins. I'm right for the loot. Keep a sword in my coin and my coin to my boot. So shoot if you fancy that gunpowder and rum. I got a long barrel stock. I'm having fun, telling them better run. The morning line to pray that they sail out of range of these cannons that I aim. Slain to a fallen who took me for a sailor, who doesn't wear a cap like his cloak isn't tailored. You fit across the arms of a man who was born with children, dad and mom, but not singing along like me. 5, 4, 4. I smell the scent of a coward as he runs. Go, V, 5, 4, 4. I smell the scent of a coward as he runs. You. I smell the scent of a coward as he runs. So tell him you better hide, tell him you better pray. Hope you're ready for the end. My mom is on his way like V, 5, 4, 4. You. Come on, V, 5, 4, 4. You. Come on, V, 5, 4, 4. So tell him he better hide and tell him he better pray when we're ready for the end. Monsters. That's that track. Pirates of the Caribbean fans in here? That verse was specifically for you. Oi. All right. So, that symbol back there, just in case any of you are wondering, I am not a satanic worshiper. I have an affliction for dragons. Dragons are one of the few creatures in the world that just anybody can walk up on. Like, you're not just gonna walk in my cave. You have to either be my greater or my equal, but you can't be lesser being than I am, and then you're gonna walk out alive. We're coming at all. And I see myself, I am my only competition. This is the Coliseum. You all in the stands. I am the gladiator. My only opponent is my fear. So when I do these shows, people are like, are you ever nervous? I'm nervous all the time. You're not gonna see that. No gladiator walks out to the sand and shows his weakness. My fear is that lion. My fear is that lion. And some promoter told that lion, if you beat him, I'll set you back to the jungle. I'll set you free. Same promoter told me, if you beat that lion, I'll set you free. You won't be a slave to this trade anymore. And so now me and this lion, me and this fear having this conversation, either you walk away with a full belly or I'm going home with a new hoodie. What you won't do. When you're attacking life, attack life with that idea that there are very few people who will go as hard as you do for what you love. What do you have to be afraid of at that point? Knowing that. Approach life with caution, not fear. Don't just go brazen all hands on deck, going over the battle plan, but go in it. You won't know what the outcome is until you actually engage life. Engage life. Oh, my Star Trek fans, engage. All right. Trees on deck. All right. So this next track that I'm doing, I believe, is Refuge. This is a lovey-dovey song. I know things have been a lot hyper, a lot of hard-hitting lyrics. So for those of you who want to the softer side of Tony, here are the downy sheets. All right, let's go. When the stars touch the grass, they watch the world pass. So they were young, younger than me, cause one just learned how to count the other ABCs. She was dressed in Minnie Mouse from her socks to her sweater. He was a rebel, his favorite meal was fruity pebbles. His life was of the devil, but now that he's doing this, he will play the TV loud. Mama's in the booing, and she lived super far from the hassle, but her life was like Rapunzel. Never came about the castle. They struggled, they battled to see what they saw. Like when Batman saved the day, or princesses kiss frogs. So one day at the park, they made up the maid of man. She like, I wanna leave it. He said, take my hand. And she like, where we going? He said, not that far. I heard of this place where gummy bears are made by stars. All the comets and cars, and the sun drives slow. So she took it by the heart, and on the way they go. And so they go to this place they go, where the water is sweet and the sun drives slow. Where the stars touch the grass, they watch the world pass. Till the 59, 50 on the move, 6 go. And so they go to this place they know, where the water is sweet and the sun drives slow. Where the stars touch the grass, they watch the world till the 59, 50 on. So they got old. We're not much older than we, cause one just turned 25, the other turned 23. She graduated cool out, he drives to work in the Audi. He's a welder at a shop pushing the classic Caprice. And they moved a little ways up the block. They didn't want to go too far from where their love got started, but it was hard on his heart every time he came home, where all the bills are paid but not a money of his own. She said, love, I know you out here in the world trying to clean up the mess that they left our little girl. And so what you ain't calling, promoters ain't calling. You said that you're providing, you a man of your word. And with the smile, he asked if she's still asleep. She said yes, she hasn't made a peep. He took the by the hand and said, let's go for a walk. She said to where? Back to where their love got started. And so they go to this place they know, where the water is sweet and the sun drops slow. Where the stars touch the grass, they watch the world pass. Till the 59, 50 on the move, 6 slow. And so they go to this place they know, where the water is sweet and the sun drops slow. Where the stars touch the grass, they watch the world pass. Till the 59, 50 on the moon, 6 slow. So they got old. Older than me. One just turned 85, the other turned 83. They had a daughter of a daughter and a son that turned father, so they got to see 2 generations at least, and they made peace. So much they packed their bags, not the cases, the faces, and the places they had. See, they were ready. And they had been for a while. They left a will with some bills for the great-grandchild, and with a grand old smile, they told the doctor, let them in. They got a story to tell. No paper, no pen, just the lovers holding hands while they talked of a park where the ladybugs were singing till the sky got dark. See, all the gummies are stars, and the comets drive slow, and the sunsets are sundressed with clouds on the go. So with one last breath that was left from their heart, they went back to that place where their love got started, and so they go to this place they know, where the watermelon's sweet and the sun drives slow. Where the stars touch the grass, they can watch the world pass till the 59, 50 on the moon sits slow. And so they go to this place they know, where the watermelon sweet and the sun drops slow. Where the stars touch the grass, they watch the world pass till the 59, 50 on the moon sits slow. Refuge, that's that song. Some of you might have been this petty when you were younger. Follow me. U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Hey, hey, really nobody knows that song? I know good and dang on well. I wasn't the only one that petty. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, go. U-G-L-Y. You ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Hey, hey, you ugly. Okay, now, when I point to you, I want you guys to tap into your inner pettiness. All right, your first name's Tom, your last name's Petty. All right, tap into your inner pettiness and just go ape. Because remember, when you leave here, you have to go to work. You can't do this there. Enjoy it here. There's only one song left after this one. I need you guys' energy for this next song, okay? So, God, this is gonna be so petty. This is gonna be fun. Are you ready? This is another Blackout song. I wrote this song for sheer fun and fun alone. And Lord Jesus. This is Myers with his mask off, Jason with a chainsaw, Freddy in your dreams, Elm Street, if you doze off, gruesome, watching lips and loser. Obstacles are only in my way until I move them. Monsters be like, who's him? Demons be like, oh, that brothers with night suns. Brothers, you don't want that. Screams, I'm on all of that. Tears or your fears, invisible man. You ain't seen my kind in years. Have I made myself clear? Hey, hey, hey. I tell them, U-G-L-Y. Hey, it's that chimera Nephilim, lions of the Nemean, Minotaur bars, this is raw. Who you wrestling? From the top belt, buckle, pain what I'm bringing in. Crashing like a comet, you can't stop it once it all begins. I'm going in, Navy Team 6, I got Spartans in my clique. Call me Master Chief Styxx. So if you want in war, come with nothing less than shooters. Hurricane Squad, also known as Stormtroopers. You did. Hey, hey, hey. I tell them, you tell them, U-G-L-Y. Hey, hey. This that Skeletor claw rap. Tell me where your gadget at. Go and find your strap and pace it. Can you hurry back? Take 10 steps, turn around, peel that hammer back. Both are lit and lead fly. Mind on where your thoughts be at. Hold on, understand me, Jack. I ain't talking hollow tips. Eagles 50 cal. That chamber's holding one clip. Fire till I break the tip. Leave the paper polka dot. Connect the lines with these rhymes. Murder is a work of art. Hey, hey, hey. I tell them, U-G-L-Y. I know y'all can get much louder than that. Come on, U-G-L-Y. Yes. That's that joint. So this is the last song I'm doing. Hopefully Brittany won't kill me because I went a little bit over time. This song is, hold on. You can hear me. This song is very important to me. It hits home. I started in 2007 at a Starbucks in Raleigh. That's where I started. That's where I started. I went from that to the ISO. From a Starbucks to seeing my face on the side of an Indigo bus as I'm walking home. From a Starbucks to the paper several times. Starbucks
to Nouveau's Best of Indie 2015 Spoken Word Artist of the Year. I'm not bragging, I'm blessed. This ain't easy. I have lost friendships because of this. I have alienated myself from my family for the most part for this. I've lost relationships. I've lost jobs, money, apartments. I was homeless for a little bit because of this. This is what it looks like when you're not hungry for it. You are starving. Hungry is when you got food in the fridge and money in your pocket, but you rather complain about the hunger that you're feeling. Starving is when you would knock on a stranger's door and say, hey man, you got like a sleeve of crackers I can have for the night? I am starving for this. And it's not for me, it's because of y'all. I do this for y'all. There is a character that I hold near and dear. You can go ahead and put it up on the screen. There's a character that I hold near and dear. That's Iron Man. Iron Man is my favorite Marvel character for one reason and one reason only. It is because it's not him that makes him seem invincible. It's the things he does and the lengths he's willing to go for other people that make him seem invincible. There's a thing in the middle of his chest that powers him, that arc reactor. I need you to find yours. What is that one thing that powers you, that keeps you going? Even when it looks like you are beaten to your very last breath, you have the ability to stand up, look fate or death or whatever it is in the eye and do this. Find that. Find that. Now, for those of you who have sensitive ears, the hook of this might be a little shocking to you, but it's honest. It's real. It's raw. It's me. This is a song I play every time I doubt myself. This is a song I play the moment I think that I need to quit what I'm doing and go get a general 9-to-5. I'm not knocking anybody that has one, but I'm not built like that. I'm built for this. This is home. This is an addiction to me. Some people have shopping, some people have money, some people have actual drugs, some people have attention. This is my drug. Y'all just watched me get high for almost 20 minutes. I'm getting my Lindsay Lohan on there. So I really want you guys to just absorb the lyrics and take this beating with you. Hopefully you remember some of the tracks of these. These are all songs that have been recorded and are out there. So you can find these, except for two are on a project coming in the next couple of months. But most of these are projects out there. If you want to know any of my social medias, you can hit me after the show. This is for this. So, Pat, let's take them out. My shirt says, I am who I said I would